So what that's called, or what I think I'm hearing, and hopefully helpful for everybody on the call, is triangulation. I'm always trying to make massively complicated things into shapes. So, and I'm stealing this concept out of psychology. Triangulated relationship is if I have an issue with Shelly, I go tell Kirsten about it, hoping Kirsten will tell Shelly, or knowing Kirsten will tell Shelly. I'm just using this as an example here. That's triangulating. Or it's sitting in the meeting, not saying a word, and then going and like having 7 meetings around it. Again, massive waste of time. That would be like having an entire Thanksgiving feast with each family member one-on-one. Can you imagine? I mean, oh my gosh, the grocery bill, the stomach ache, the blood sugar issues, the amount of diabetes you would get in just, whatever, 5 days from just like, I'll have Thanksgiving with so-and-so at 8:30 a.m. and then someone else at 10 a.m. That's what they're doing. That also, I want to be clear, is a wildly common interaction. And it comes for a good reason. It either happens because it was modeled or trust got messed up somehow. And saying, stop, we don't do that. And saying, out loud, let's not do that. Can we agree to not do that? Like no more triangles, instead straight lines. Again, the most powerful and can be the most tricky tool to transform your family business is doing your own work. I was trained in my own family of origin that you would never talk to a family member directly about an issue. Like, oh, why would you ever do that? Of course, you talk to everybody else but them. It took me a long time to realize intellectually that was a silly idea. Then once I finally understood it intellectually, it still took me a while to get out of the habit. Because even though it's dysfunctional and toxic, it's like sports. I'm not a golfer, but I've tried to golf. And you go get golfing, like get help with your form or whatever. I don't know. Or any sport, right? You get some training where they say like drop your shoulder, move your foot, or move your hip. Even though you actually hit the ball better, it feels wrong. That's the kind of change we're talking about. It's really tricky. And so if you're seeing it or doing it, it's a gentle and consistent reminder. Let's not do this. If you're hearing it, okay, we have to go back into the meeting where everybody is. As an EOS implementer, listening to what's happening on breaks is so powerful with family businesses. Just listening. Stay off your phone if you can. Just wander around and, whatever, move books around just so you can be around and listening. And this is also true of any client. You'll hear the 2 people over in the corner talking about something. It's like, oh, we've got to bring that into the session room. We have to bring that into the session room. We have to bring that into the session room. Bring them back in. They do it, whoever they are, accidentally, usually. At least that's the world I want to live in, where it's an accident, it's not on purpose. And it is about breaking the habit, which is a hard habit to break. I mean, think about, oh my gosh, I recently was having an issue and I had to like put my hands on the couch and say, Sarah, you are going to talk to that person directly. You do not need to call any friends. You know the answer. Stop. I'm 51 years old and I still had to talk to myself about that. So, and I probably realized triangulation was a bad idea 25 years ago. So right? You get what I'm saying. Okay, wow. Woo, that was a good time for me. Thanks for witnessing me deal with myself. Okay, amazing. I hope that was helpful. Again, triangulation comes out of psychology. Help your team stop doing that. Mm-hmm. It's not easy for them. I will also say, bring so much compassion when you're working with yourself or your family business owners. It is so hard. Family business owners are the bravest people on the planet, and actually, in my opinion, the most powerful people. Mm-hmm. When your family business clients get more healthy and more functional, the ripple effect of that is so massive. Mm-hmm. And I want to paint a picture of what I mean. I really believe, I'm going to start with EOS implementers and then go into the meetings. The way you treat yourself is the way you treat your clients. And the way you are and the way you treat your clients will become the way they treat themselves. And the way business owners treat themselves is the way they treat their teams, their leadership teams. The way their leadership teams are treated is the way they will treat their teams. And so it will go throughout the company. That will include how they treat customers and vendors. The way all of those employees and all of those customers and all of those vendors are treated is how they will treat their families. That's the person they will bring to sit around the kitchen table in their own homes. If those people have children, that is how they will treat their children. The way children are treated is how they show up in their classroom. And I believe the way classrooms are is the future of our world. So how you treat yourself is how the future of this planet functions. So finding compassion for yourself when you mix up, finding compassion for yourself when you see something annoying in someone else and then know that that's annoying you, and finding compassion and love for yourself, finding patience and compassion and strength to make the healthy choice in relationships and in interactions, that is massively affecting the future of this planet. Like, that's how serious this is, which I take it so seriously. I end up also being very playful around it because it's that big of a deal. And I think a lot more change happens with a fairly great dose of playfulness too. This is dead serious stuff. And finding a way to also recognize humans are kind of fools. We goof up. We make mistakes as much as we want to be perfect, and especially family businesses. So much is on the line. Being perfect is impossible. So let's make space for ourselves and each other inside of that. At least that's my philosophy.